Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Sadewa Gifari. Di sini saya akan melanjutkan praktikum ethical hacker di 3.1.20 yaitu Open Source Intelligence OSINT Catering. So di sini adalah seperti ringkasan atau summary dari perintah-perintah yang sudah kita lakukan di lab sebelumnya yang di modul 1. Yaitu tentang Rekayasa. Jadi di sini adalah tentang summary-nya, tentang penjelasan lebih lengkapnya. Jadi open source intelligence OSINT catering is a method of catering publicly available intelligence source to collect and analyze information about the target. OSINT is open source because collecting the information does not require any type of convert method. And typically, the information can be found on the internet. The larger the online presence of the target, the more information that will be available. This type of collection can often start with a simple Google search, which can reveal a significant amount of information about the target. It will at least give you enough information to know what direction to go with your information gathering process. So let's cover two tools that can be used for OSINT gathering, Rekayasa, and so on. So there's one is Rekayasa. This model covers a number of individual resources and tools used for information gathering. These tools are all effective for their specific use. However, wouldn't be great if there were a tool that could pull together all these different functions. This is where Rekayasa comes in. It is a framework developed by Tim Toms of Black Hills Information Security. This tool developed in Python with Metasploit, Microsoft Console in mind. If you have used the Metasploit console before, Rekayasa should be familiar and easy to understand. And Rekayasa is a modular framework which makes it easy to develop and integrate new functionality. It is highly effective in social networking site enumeration because of its use of application programming interface. To gather information, it also includes a reporting feature that allows you to export data in different report formats, because you will need to provide some kind of deliverable in any testing you do. Rekayasa is especially valuable. Select the following step for an example running Rekayasa. Like we do before, step 1 is start Rekayasa. Just type command Rekayasa on Linux, and this will display it on Linux, and the prompt is going to change like this: Rekayasa and default. So on the step 2 is view available commands. In a view available commands, to get an idea of the commands are available in the Rekayasa command line tool, we can simply type help and press enter. Example 3 to 12 shows in the output of the help command. Example like 3 to 12 Rekayasa help command. Like back is access the current context, and dashboard is display a summary of activity, and DB is interface with this workspace database, and exit the framework, and help displays this menu. Index is creates a module index, and keys manage third-party resource. Marketplace is interface with the module marketplace. Modules is interface with installed modules. Option manage the current context option. PDB is a start as Python debugger session, is for dev only. Script is record and execute command script. Shell is execute shell commands. So shows various framework items. Snapshot manage workspace snapshots, and spool is push output to a file, and workspace is manage workspace. So next is search for available module. Before you can start gathering information using Recon and GFO tool, you need to understand what modules are available. You can see from the initial screen example, and Teknologi comes with a marketplace where you can search for available modules to be installed. You can use marketplace search command and search for all available modules in Teknologi, and scroll output in the example is to the right to see the D or key columns. The letter D indicates that the modules has dependencies, and the letter K indicate that there is APK is needed in order to use the resource used in a particular module. For example, that module with path icon slash companies contacts slash census email address as a dependencies and needs an APK in order to query the census database. So we can see here if there's a blank, then they didn't have dependencies or keys. There's a path. The path is showing that we can use the module. Install the module is using this path. So there's a path version, status, and update, and version of the version of the module, and status because there is no installed module. There is nothing on status installed because there is nothing installed before updated. The modules is up to date until from 2020, 2021, and etc. And there is information. The D has dependencies and key is required keys. So next is refresh the marketplace. You can refresh the data about the available modules by using a marketplace refresh. To refresh the marketplace is just using a marketplace refresh. So the marketplace index will be refreshed. Step 5 is search the marketplace. Marketplace search Bing, and the marketplace will showing table of Bing domain only. Just Bing LinkedIn and Bing domain, Bing domain API, Bing domain web, Bing IP, and Bing LinkedIn contacts. And Bing domain web is already installed like this. And install a module. Several results mentioned the Bing keyword. However, the one that we are interested in recon domains host Bing domain web. You can install a module by using marketplace install. Like we said before, the module on here is can be installed by using the command like marketplace install and put the path on here. So the module will be installed and reloading. So install modules. After we install the modules, we can use the module search command, and there is a list of module that we installed before. Load the module. The load on module that you would like to use the module loads. Module loads is used for using the module like we can see here. Teknologi default module load. We use the Bing domain web, and after that the name is changed into Teknologi default and Bing domain web. After we use the info comment, and they will give a description about the Bing. So the last is change the source. You can change the source, uh, like using option set source. Rekayasa default Bing domain web option set resource hacker.org. So they will change the source to hey for hacker.org and run. They will give information about the hacker.org. And it's done. Rekayasa is incredibly powerful because it uses an APIs of various OSINT resources to gather information. Its modules can query sites such as Facebook, Indeed, Flickr, Instagram, Sodan, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Sodan. So next is Sodan. Sodan is an organization that scans the internet 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and the result of those scans are stored in the database that can be queried at sodan.io, or by using an API. You can use Sodan to query vulnerable host Internet of Things and many other systems that should not expose to or connected to the public internet. Uh, this figure will be showing that Southern web is like this, southern.io. You can search that. Here, and you can put the explore. Figure 36 shows a query performed to find network infrastructure devices that are running a broken protocol called Cisco Smart Install. Attackers have leveraged this protocol for years to compromise different infrastructure. Cisco removed this protocol from its system so many years ago. However, many people are still using it in devices connected to the public internet. So next is revealing vulnerable system using Sodan. We will search Cisco Smart Install. We can see there is uh, there is IP from many country like Pakistan, United States, United Kingdom, Afghanistan, Ghana, Russia, Libya, Nicaragua, and Italy. Total result is 4,314. And the tip, keep in mind that even though this is a public information, you should not interact with any system shown in Southern result without a permission. So uh, we can do something uh, suspicious. We can do something. The interact is restricted because we can kita nggak boleh sembarangan untuk mengecek atau melakukan hal tindakan yang lebih lanjut dari sini, karena itu bakal tanpa tanpa izin dari yang pemilik IP-nya atau yang di sini negaranya. Jika ownernya itu melakukan bug bounty program, baru kita bakal bisa menemukan bug dari ini mereka, biar kita bisa mendapatkan mungkin ada hadiah dari sana. So it's done. Saya akhiri. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.